While the FlightSim Expo is a great turnover this year, we are back to our exciting world of flight simulation. Ladies and gentlemen, this week we are yet to uncover something exciting, and thank you for tuning in. I'm Chickamagalur. Every week we bring you the latest in all that's been happening at Microsoft Flight Simulator. So please hit that subscribe button for future releases. Let's begin with the FlightSim Expo that happened last week. This was the event that opened doors to more opportunities and excitement. I'd been to the expo myself, spent a good amount of time to meet and greet fellow developers, YouTubers and many more people and get a good understanding of what would be next. On a high level, there are three things I thought I could take away from the expo. Firstly, when I came across WinWing and their plans to bring in the types of hardware, this felt like an eye-opener that more importantly felt like the perfect way to have affordable hardware. It's quite surprising to know the line of products, especially the MCDU, which usually costs between $600 to $800 on the market. Now this team wants to offer us the same thing at $129, which was something. Now and based on how it felt after taking a look, had a premium feel to it. The flight stick would be another example that begins with $80, which would certainly disrupt the market. Now three things as I mentioned: affordability, modular design with FlightSim and their CLS60 yoke, and so many of the competitors who want to offer this design. Now another thing to consider for more developers would be force feedback, and do take a look at the video that showcases the expo, where you can find it at the end of this video. While the expo took a positive turn, we did hear some great news from PMDG. The highly anticipated 777-300ER was finally released early this week. The largest in Boeing 777 family currently in service, excluding the 777X. It's been used by airliners worldwide for both shorter and ultra-long haul flights. The aircraft features modern technology, including fly-by-wire and extensive automation, enhancing the flying experience for both passengers and pilots. Now this aircraft boasts an extensive feature list, and it includes a highly detailed model of the 777-300ER with physics-based wing flex for realism, high-quality textures throughout the cockpit, external model and passenger cabin, and a realistic cockpit lighting experience for ambience. Now all avionics and systems are accurately modeled, including display screens, data mapping, and system management. PMDG and FlightSim have announced a special event to celebrate the launch. Now this has been planned on the 30th of June. The event will feature staffing at Boeing Paine's field, KPAE, and Dubai Airport, OMDB, for several hours on Sunday, allowing us to replicate a delivery flight to the wide-body aircraft. While the event is centered around the 777, you can fly any aircraft you prefer. By the way, KPAE is a great airport from Briswicki design. Seattle Paine Field International Airport, also known as Paine Field. This is a commercial and a general aviation airport serving the Seattle metropolitan area in the US state of Washington. Right now there's a great sale going on in this airport, and if you check the description, you can find a promo code for a 10% off of this airport. Talking airliners again, very recently FlyByWire came out with a good 45-minute video presenting the latest development. We saw them at the expo, and based off this video, everything looks in great shape, especially with starting the APU, completing engine checks, and beginning to taxi. The video showcased onboard airport maps with taxiway information, data input in the MCDU, and the full routing displayed. It also featured information on cabin door status, engines, and temperature. Now on the sound aspect, the sounds were prominently highlighted, from the APU startup to the takeoff roll, and included the sounds of hydraulic systems where the flaps were lowered. There's definitely more to follow on this project, and hopefully see this in the skies of Microsoft Flight Simulator. One of the questions we need to ask is the future of the marketplace. Now during the FlightSim Expo, Microsoft presented updates on the next installment, focusing mainly on the marketplace. The seminar aimed at developers, offering valuable insights for all attendees. Julie, head of the marketplace team, kicked off with the session by discussing the origins and growth of the marketplace. She gave us details on the audience demographics, sales breakdown by platform, spending patterns, geographic purchase regions, and add-on pricing. What does it tell us? It gives us a good picture of what could be next for us based on the sales figures. And the most popular price range for add-ons would be between $15 to $20, with PC users generally willing to spend more than Xbox users. Now at the same time, we really hope there's good focus for both PC and Xbox, and hopefully we see decisions made on both platforms. Now, following Julie, the Marketplace program lead revealed a teaser of the new Marketplace interface for the next installment, which is MSFS 2024. The updated interface features a banner for new or featured add-ons and another section particularly for you as a user. Now, this interface will label content to indicate whether it was created for 2024 or ported for 2020, giving us the option and understanding of what add-ons can be ideal for us. Now, in September this year, Microsoft plans to release the SDK, allowing developers to start testing migrated content. Not to forget, the submission pipeline will also open, enabling developers to submit their updates. So surely more to follow on what changes can really take place and better our experience at the next installment. One of the next big things to look forward to would be from the team of FlightSim Studio with their announcement of the Boeing 727-200 freighter. With its distinctive T-tail design and 3 rear-mounted engines, was one of the original jet-powered aircraft produced by Boeing in the 60s. It became a favorite among airlines due to its ability to operate out of smaller domestic airports. With over 1,800 aircraft produced by 1984, the 727 was one of the most successful domestic aircraft during its time. Although only a few operators still fly this today, it was widely used by airlines worldwide. Now, regarding the release schedule, the Boeing 727 will be released by the end of July. Now, another thing to note would be, unlike their previous E-Jet release, the Boeing 727 will be a feature-complete status on the day it would be released and not an early access product. The team is committed to accurately represent the features of the 727, and despite the challenges posed by the 727's analog cockpit, the developers are sure that anyone can learn to fly this plane with the help of a virtual crew and an EFP. Before we wrap up today, ground level speaking, a brand new beautiful airport from the team of FlightBeam. The San Francisco Airport, KSFO. One of the busiest and most iconic airports globally, located just 13 miles south of downtown San Francisco. Now, KSFO is a major gateway for international travelers, featuring numerous large terminals and 4 runways. It handles over 55 million passengers annually and offers connections to more than 100 destinations worldwide. There are plenty of key features, starting from extensive, highly detailed and realistic 4K textures, dynamic jetways, multi-layered realistic digitally hand-painted textures with PBR and custom decals, VDGS systems at various gates, detailed interior modeling, animated inset and elevated runway guard lights, dense custom tarmac objects, and so much more, including a GSX profile. Now, the airport is sold for $20, but if you want a promo code that can get you a cool 10% off of this airport, do check the description below. Do check the video of my experience at the FlightSim Expo and see it for yourself on what's the latest there. Hope you like this video and don't forget to subscribe for future releases. Until next time, bye bye for now.